The dating world is one of these arenas where people get scarred and there's a lot of trauma there. And watch this video if you want to learn how to not get tripped up by that and have the best experience possible. You know, it's funny on both sides, like men and women, we have movements that create fear in each gender about the other gender. For example, like the red pill movement in the men's arena, you know, talking about all the potential bad behaviors that women engage in, right? Like using guys for money or, hypergamy and all this stuff. And they create like a sentiment of fear amidst men. Likewise, we have feminists, talking about how men just want to use women and dominate them and not love and protect them or et cetera, right? There's a lot of negative sentiment towards men in general in the feminist movement. Like I was in a bookstore the other day and there was a book entitled I Hate Men. And that just says it all, right? And the reason why we have entire movements at making enemies out of the opposite gender is because people get hurt, right? People get cheated on, people get abandoned, people, invest years of their lives into somebody where the other person is just going to be selfish or, abandon them in some way. And people get the deepest heartache they could ever possibly get out of romance, right? That's what emerges from that when it fails. And, it's much more significant than any other endeavor in life. But see, the thing is, when you focus on the bad behavior that's out there, when you focus on all the negative stuff, you are not going to attract the positive stuff into your life. You're just too busy dodging curveballs where you can't even see the one ball that was thrown at you, straight on. For example, with my dating coaching clients, I have them do this exercise where they write out all the qualities that they're looking for in a woman. And a lot of people have lessons that they've learned from past relationships, like, okay, I don't want X, Y, and Z. And so rather than to write down, in this brainstorming exercise, what we're looking for in the perfect partner, rather than to write down the negative stuff, I have them flip it into a positive, right? So if you say that I don't want a girl with a negative attitude, you'll say instead, I want a girl with a positive attitude. So we're being positive in the things that we're looking for. So if you've been hurt in your dating life and you're tempted to get into like feminist rhetoric or red pill rhetoric and, become bitter and like kind of turtle in on your dating life, don't do that. Stay open. It's hard to stay open when you've been traumatized, of course, but that's where the sweet spot is. That's where you're going to find love again, right? You know what they say, it's better to have loved than to have lost than to never love at all. And I totally believe that. So be optimistic in your dating life. And of course, follow me for more dating advice.